Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT, and tonight, to kick us off, we are going to be hearing from the new NXT General Manager, Triple H, to kick us off tonight. And now it is time to play the game, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your new NXT General Manager, the game himself, the Cerebral King himself, the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H. Monday Night Raw, we heard from Shawn Michaels about the WWE draft, and tonight I'm very sure that this man right here, Triple H, is going to have his own comments about that, as well as big comments about what's going to be happening for NXT Takeover Chicago, what different matches we're going to be seeing. A lot of different superstars got drafted and may change up the plans and whatnot, so tonight we are going to have to wait and see. And the big question is, Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era got drafted to SmackDown. Adam Cole was the NXT champion. So the question is, does the NXT champion Adam Cole stay on the brand until eventually he would ever lose that? Or is something going to happen? It's something we'll have to find out right now. But it is a big fight field tonight. A lot of optimism is up in the air right now. It's a new look. William Regal is still with NXT, just in a different role here on NXT, which isn't necessarily bad. You can see William Regal there at ringside, kind of accompanying Triple H here. But I bet the game has a lot for us to digest tonight, as we are just 4 weeks away from the big NXT Takeover Chicago. There's a lot of big matches still to come, but tonight we have to figure out what is in store for the NXT roster, as well as NXT Takeover Chicago. Game has a lot of stuff on his mind, and I bet he's going to get right to it here momentarily. I cannot wait. It's just a different feel in this right now. You absolutely love it. And nothing against William Regal. He's a tremendous general manager that he was, but Triple H is going to bring his own vision here to NXT, and we're going to get a taste of it tonight to open up NXT. Welcome everybody to NXT. Man, this arena is so electric, and I cannot blame them. With the WWE draft finally ahead of us now, we can focus on NXT and the NXT Takeover Chicago event that will be happening in 4 weeks. Now, the first ever Dusty Cup will still be taking place tonight with 2 tag team matches later on tonight, but the NXT Championship will be vacated due to Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era being drafted to SmackDown. With the NXT Championship now being vacated, we are going to have ourselves a fatal 5-way match later on tonight in the main event to see who will be the next NXT Champion. In that main event, it is going to be Kevin Owens taking on Braun Strowman, taking on AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan versus Karrion Kross for the NXT Championship. Also, since that we still have the NXT Women's Champion Lacey Evans and we still have Mia Yim here on the NXT roster, that match is still scheduled for NXT TakeOver Chicago. We will no longer be having Tyler Bate take on Pete Dunne for a scheduled NXT match at NXT TakeOver, no longer having Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley as well. Also, Johnny Gargano will not be the new #1 contender for Walter's NXT North American Championship, so we are going to have to find a new contender. And also, I would like to welcome the United States Champion Finn Balor to the NXT roster, as it's going to be a different change of pace compared to Raw and SmackDown. To kick us off here on NXT is going to be our first round final matchup, as it's going to be Legado del Fantasma taking on Mustache Mountain to kick us off here tonight. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, NXT General Manager Triple H. Very excited for his current role here in NXT. Cannot wait to see what the future holds for Triple H. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final match, a part of the first round of the Dusty Cup. The winner of this whole cup becomes the new NXT Tag Team Champions, as well as obviously they become the new Dusty Cup winners. As there is Santos Escobar with Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. Mendoza the leader, Wilde and Mendoza are the, or I should say Escobar is the leader, Wilde yes, Escobar is the leader, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm trying to say. These other two gentlemen are looking at that shot in the tag team division to kind of spark it up here. And they get that opportunity tonight against Mustache Mountain. I mean, it sounded like at first it was going to be Tyler Bate going to be taking on Pete Dunne, but it looks like we will not be able to get that story finished up, unfortunately. I kind of wanted to see where that story was going to be going, but it looks like we are going to be focusing on these tag teams right now with Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde, with Santos Escobar accompanying them to ringside. We have a lot of big action tonight. We're also going to see the second round semifinals of the big tournament, as it's going to be Breezango taking on Imperium. As here is Trent Seven, ladies and gentlemen, and there is Tyler Bate. And I bet for these two it's going to be nice. Pete Dunne being on a different roster, part of Monday Night Raw now. Mustache Mountain going to be here on NXT. And Tyler Bate, Trent Seven can make it their name for themselves and not have to worry about Pete Dunne, coming back out here and, trying to, ruin what they had in the first place. But like we said, this is the last matchup of the first round. Who do you guys think is going to win? The winner of this match will take on MSK next week in the other semifinals matchup. And obviously the winner of that matchup will face the winner of Breezango and Imperium. As it looks like Mustache Mountain, they're very, can be very funny at times, but when it comes to wrestling in that ring, they can be very, very dangerous. As here we go, Tyler Bate, and it looks like Joaquin Wilde going to start us off here. A little bit of a stalemate here early. Yep, both of these men just trying to feel each other out, not going to let each other get too far in the middle of that ring. So here we go with the first pinfall attempt. Ooh, just a 1 count, 1.5. Kind of surprising to even get that far into a pinfall attempt there as well, because, obviously they haven't done too much in this matchup just yet. But Monday night we did get the witness the new Raw General Manager Shawn Michaels in action, the first ever Elimination Chamber $1 Million Championship match. 6 of the best, you could say, there on Monday Night Raw going at it. And we saw Jeff Hardy defeat Elias. Those two were the last two. Hardy hits a twist of fate to beat Elias. Jeff Hardy wins the first ever $1 Million Championship here in series history. But then Hollywood Hulk Hogan comes out and destroys him multiple times with that infamous leg drop. And, Shawn Michaels invited the NWO. Hollywood Hulk Hogan showed up and destroyed him, unfortunately. That's, if anything, that should be on Shawn Michaels. He should not invited them, because Drew McIntyre wasn't there. He wasn't going to be able to get his revenge, but what do I know? It makes no sense to try and do that. But I guess that's just me. As now, here we go, Trent Seven looking to go to work here. Wilde with a nice reversal. Looks like Seven's going to try and get a tag here. Not going to really work out in his favor just yet. And now, right into the corner. Could we see a tag? Nope. Oh, actually, we are going to get a tag. Here comes Escobar. Or no, that's not Escobar. Pardon me. Mendoza. Getting these names already messed up. As now Mendoza's going to go for a ride, a brain buster. Dropping him right on his head and neck area. And now, Trent Seven has him up. Mendoza in trouble. Oh, my goodness. And now here comes Tyler Bate, looking to get some offensive in, trying to keep that momentum in the corner of Mustache Mountain here. All these tag teams know that this is a big opportunity for the tag team division. As here we go, Tyler Bate. Oh, nice takedown there. But like we mentioned, we still have plenty more action to come here today, as later on we have obviously that big main event, that fatal 5-way match to see who is going to be the next NXT champion. Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, and Karrion Kross all fighting for that opportunity. Also, Finn Balor, the United States champion that got drafted over to NXT now. He is officially on NXT. He'll have his first matchup in NXT tonight as he takes on Angel Garza later on tonight. As well as also Charlotte Flair and Toni Storm go at it later on tonight as well. So it's going to be a really big match and really big night in general for NXT tonight. Oh, big chop there from Mendoza, but just like that, Tyler Bate not playing around. These guys might be small, but Tyler Bate and Trent Seven can dish out the punishment. And oh my God, Mendoza with that DDT. And now, going to go for the pinfall maybe? Yep, he is going to go for the pinfall. Could this be enough to put him away? 2.5. Mendoza so close to putting him away, but Trent Seven, a former champion in his own right, he knows what to do in the middle of that ring. As Mendoza with just a brutal back suplex, dropping him on his head and neck area there. Mendoza might be trying to get a tag, but doing the right thing, rolling out of the ring just in case Tyler Bate was going to be able to block him off there. And now Mendoza. Oh my God, what a lumbar check, taking out Tyler Bate. Will this get Legado del Fantasma to the next round of the semifinals too? No, 2.5. Very, very close. Let's see if Tyler Bate can try and get something going for his tag team here. Trent Seven looking to get a tag here. Tyler Bate just kind of looking in the soul of Mendoza there. Brutal uppercut. And maybe, Tyler Bate might not know where he's at currently after taking that brutal lumbar check. But he's going to need a big old suplex into a pinfall. But the rope break referee right there to make sure this match is called right down the middle. Get to the midsection. Uh-oh. What does Mendoza have in store for Tyler Bate? High risk. Big takedown there at Tyler Bate. You can feel the momentum that Mustache Mountain had earlier in this matchup just slipping away. And now Mendoza, big kick to the quad there. Taking it to the quad there. Big takedown again. And now going to drop him right on his head and neck area. This might be the moment that Legado del Fantasma needs. High risk, high reward. Oh, nice frog splash. Takes down Bate. Is this no, Tyler Bate able to have those longer legs right there in the bottom rope. Big punch there from Bate, almost like a knockout punch there. And just like that, Wild back up to his feet. And now Seven gonna, reverse takedown there of Wild. Let's see if Trent Seven can get their tag team back in this matchup. A double clothesline. Takes down Bate and Seven, but Seven right back up to his feet, but eats a forearm. And I don't think that's what Seven was hoping to have right there, but nonetheless, wrong spot there. And now, Wild here. Oh, look at that, Hurricane Rana. A standing Hurricane Rana. That's very impressive. And will that be enough? 2. Near fall attempt there. Very, very close. Is now Trent Seven back up to his feet. Back into the corner we go. But reversal. Trent Seven now going to go for a cutter. No. Wild now. No. Trent Seven now. Back and forth we go. Release powerbomb. Very, 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 very brutal there. As now, can Trent Seven put him away? Seven has him up. Brainbuster. He connected with all of that bad boy. And somehow, Wild is still moving. And now, Trent Seven, nice suplex. This match is starting to heat up, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys have your popcorn and your beverage because this match is getting fast really quickly. Nice Michinoku driver. And look at Trent Seven. He's taunting, but looks like we do get a tag. Here comes Raul Mendoza. Going to connect with a brutal clothesline. And Trent Seven costing himself in this match, possibly. And now Trent Seven looking to get a tag. Yes, he will. Mendoza just taking his time there. Now here comes Tyler Bate with the clothesline of himself. And now I'm just going to work on that head and neck area, try and take it to Mendoza here. Big opportunity for both of these tag teams. They want to get to the semifinals. Willing to risk it all. Pinfall attempt. Could this be it? Ooh, just a 1 count. Plenty more of action still to come in this matchup. And now, oh, nice standing moonsault there. Very beautiful maneuver there from Mendoza. Will this be enough now? Wait a minute. Now Mendoza, we can see the same thing from earlier. Over the ref's head. Going to arm toss him halfway across the ring. And now Mendoza, here we go. Spiking Tyler Bate on his head. That could be all she wrote. Mendoza with a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Legado del Fantasma is going to the semifinals of the NXT Tag Team Championship Tournament, as well as the Dusty Cup is on the line. What a back and forth match, ladies and gentlemen. Putting it all on the line tonight. Tyler Bate and Trent Seven coming up a bit short tonight. A hell of a tag team match to kick us off tonight, though, as they will be going to the semifinals. They will be facing MSK next week here on NXT. The question is, will this be the new face of the NXT Tag Team Division? Will we see these guys defending those NXT Championships, or get that opportunity to get those NXT Championships in the near future? We're going to have to wait and find out. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and no better way to have ourselves a women's matchup, as it's going to be the Queen, Charlotte Flair, taking on Toni Storm. And we know for Charlotte Flair, she has dominated the SmackDown women's roster, obviously before the draft, and Charlotte ended up losing to Alexa Bliss a couple weeks before SummerSlam, and that cash-in attempt, or the cash-in on Charlotte Flair on that matchup. Charlotte would end up having a triple threat match at SummerSlam with Alexa Bliss and Shayna Baszler, and with that match happening, we saw Alexa Bliss retain her SmackDown Women's Championship. And with the new draft, Triple H selected Charlotte Flair to NXT, and I can see Charlotte becoming NXT Women's Champion in the near future. Honestly, I mean, yes, there's plenty of women that can honestly go toe-to-toe with Charlotte, but for me, Charlotte is the #1 women's wrestler on this roster, especially just the history of Charlotte Flair. She has the title reigns to prove it, and she knows what she's doing in that ring. But now, it is Toni time. One-on-one. This is the first time ever here in WWE. Charlotte versus Toni Storm. Here we go. How do you guys think Toni Storm is going to fare against Charlotte Flair tonight? This is going to be a hard-hitting match. Charlotte's going to get really cocky in this match. I can really feel it. But Toni, this is her time to prove herself. Toni Storm has had a handful of matches here in WWE, but no bigger match than what she is facing right now. Obviously, she did have a big bout against Rhea Ripley months and months back when there was a big #1 contenders tournament in NXT. But for Toni Storm, big matchup, even bigger than that matchup against Rhea Ripley months ago in that #1 contenders tournament. If Toni Storm can pick up a win, you got to think that for sure Toni Storm may as well get that opportunity for the NXT Women's Championship. You can expect anything here in WWE, but here we go. Charlotte Flair taking on Toni Storm. Here we go. Referee rings that bell. Ooh, and a big chop there from Toni Storm, waking up the crowd, and definitely Charlotte Flair there. And this might be a great opportunity for Toni Storm to take down Charlotte Flair down a peg or two. Because like I said, Charlotte Flair, she's one of the biggest wrestlers in all of WWE, male or female. And you could probably say that without that cash-in from Alexa Bliss, she'd probably still be SmackDown Women's Champion. Big forearm strike there, and now Charlotte Flair looking to get back into this matchup. And everybody knows Charlotte Flair, you know, Toni Storm not the biggest commodity just yet, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, it takes some time to build up that reputation. And we know Toni Storm's a great athlete. It's not a reason why she wasn't drafted to, you know, Raw or SmackDown, but this is a big opportunity for Toni Storm to prove that she can hang with the biggest women here in all of NXT. As now Charlotte Flair, here you go. What's she going to have in store here? Another power slam takes down Toni Storm once again here. Looking to bring that big fight feel here. Ooh, nice drop kick, takes down the Queen. Can Toni Storm keep this up as we go with that pinfall? Not even a 1 count, so Toni Storm needs to keep this up. But ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, we have a semifinals matchup as we are going to see Breezango and Imperium go at it. The winner of that match will go on to the finals to take on either MSK or Legado del Fantasma in the coming weeks. And next week, we're actually going to get MSK versus Legado del Fantasma to see who will be facing either Breezango or Imperium in the finals in a couple weeks' time. Is now Charlotte gonna just that big knee to the middle of that back, and for Charlotte, if she can loosen up that lower back, get it, you know, really hurting for sure. I mean, that figure 4 leg lock into bridging it to a figure 8. I mean, it's gonna be a great opportunity. Oh, nice drop kick there once again there from Charlotte. As well as later on tonight, you're going to see the United States champion Finn Balor. He'll be in action later on tonight, as well as, like you mentioned, Breezango Imperium in your co-main event. But a big NXT championship match, a fatal 5-way. You will be seeing Kevin Owens take on Braun Strowman, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, and Karrion Kross. A hell of a main event coming your guys' way here soon. Ooh, and a big old spear there from Charlotte Flair. That could be it. Could that be enough to put away Toni Storm tonight? 2, 3. Yes, it is. That devastating spear from Charlotte. She can defeat you with any move that she damn well pleases, and she proved it to us tonight. It's a back and forth matchup. Toni Storm wasn't able to hit the biggest of maneuvers, unfortunately. I mean, there's some drop kicks here and there, some nice, awesome offense here and there, but Charlotte Flair is showing you guys why she is one of the best and why she was drafted over here to NXT by the game Triple H. Will Charlotte be the next one eventually going after that NXT Women's Championship? You got to say definitely so, but that's how Charlotte is. But now it is time for Finn Balor to be in action. As we now get to see who Finn Balor will be facing up here tonight. And there he is, Angel Garza. Very impressive superstar making his way to NXT. He was on NXT before being drafted back over to NXT. And if you guys remember when Angel Garza first came in to WWE, it was at an NXT Takeover, and I believe it was a Fatal 4-Way match. Garza ended up winning that match. Part of that Fatal 4-Way, he got to pick a championship that he wanted to go after. I believe he went after the Cruiserweight Champion, Cedric Alexander, at that time. He did fall up short at that time. And ever since, he's kind of, that momentum has kind of sizzled right now for Angel Garza. So now for Garza, he gets an opportunity against Finn Balor. So it's a big, big opportunity for this young gentleman, Angel Garza. You can feel that cocky confidence in the air with this gentleman, but this matchup, he's going to be in a match with a veteran of this industry. Finn Balor has faced from the biggest of big to smallest of smallest superstars. And we're going to see how Angel Garza is going to fare against the United States champion, Finn Balor. And the Balor Club is going to be out here tonight to support him. No matter what, win or loss tonight, they are all out here in attendance, as here we are. Big fight feel here in the Full Sail University Arena. As there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the newly acquired United States champion, Finn Balor. Finn Balor, a former WWE champion, former obviously United States champion. He's current United States champion. But for Finn Balor, he's done it all. He's a two-time Mr. Money in the Bank. The last time he was Mr. Money in the Bank, unfortunately, he lost it. We won't go back into that. But this man, he's done it. He's done it all, ladies and gentlemen. Current United States champion. He was not a former United States champion. But all I'm trying to say is current United States champion, former WWE champion, two-time Mr. Money in the Bank. And I cannot wait to see where Finn Balor is going to be taking that United States Championship in the near future. He was able to retain his United States Championship, obviously, at SummerSlam, keeping that around his waist. Ricochet, a hell of an athlete. But Finn Balor able to withstand it, and Finn Balor gets that momentum, picks up the win. But now he's got a new scene, a new locker room, a new era in NXT has occurred. And Finn Balor wants to be the main event superstar. He wants to lead this generation of superstars to the top of the top. But for these superstars, they're going to have to go through that man right there, Finn Balor, and it is not going to be easy. I can tell you that. This roster is stacked from top to bottom, and Finn Balor being one of these gentlemen. Triple H sees something very, very special in this man, Finn Balor, and so do I. I mean, obviously, Triple H is a wrestler. He has that mind. He has that wrestling mindset where he can think about this, think about that, different scenarios all these superstars can go through and change WWE. But let's see how Finn Balor fares tonight against this young up-and-coming superstar, Angel Garza, where we've kind of seen briefly here in WWE. As Angel Garza here, oh, a pile driver, oh my God. Trying to send a message to Finn Balor here early. Finn Balor can't get up. Angel Garza staying on him here. This is not good if you're Finn Balor. And oh, no, not again. Garza, no. Garza, not again. Not again. Oh my God, another pile driver. Destroying the head and neck area there of Finn Balor. And is he going to do it 3 times in a row? Oh, sit out powerbomb though that time. Man, Angel Garza is coming out here focused with a mean streak coming right after Finn Balor. And then on double knees. Garza dominating this matchup, but just like that, Finn Balor back in this match. And it has to be purely adrenaline right now because Finn Balor's been dropped on his head multiple times in this matchup. I honestly don't know how Finn Balor's moving. If I was a referee, I'd check him, making sure his neck is not broken or anything, because those were very brutal pile drivers on the neck there of Finn Balor. And we know Finn Balor's not going to go down without a fight, but there's only so much your neck can take. Going for that step up enziguri, a little bit slow in that maneuver, obviously probably because of what he took. And now look at Garza attacking the head and neck area once again. Man, Garza came out here with a game plan, surprising everyone, even Finn Balor. Finn Balor doing the right thing, though, continuing to fight. That's what you got to love in a champion. As Finn Balor going to go for that pinfall, just a 1 count. And look at that, Garza back up to his feet into a kippa, but unfortunately, Garza misses that drop kick. And now Finn Balor going to make him pay with his own neck breaker. And wait, Finn Balor going high risk. What does Finn Balor have in store? A big old elbow to the midsection. And now Finn Balor again. Maybe another elbow coming. Finn Balor, another elbow to the chest, loosening up Angel Garza there. Oh, and a big old jumping clothesline there from Garza. Can Garza get back in this matchup? This will definitely help. Standing reverse moonsault up in the air. Very beautiful type of maneuver there. And now Garza. Oh my God, a clubbing elbow strike. Maybe it was more of a forearm. Nonetheless, very effective. Taking down the champ and then that drop kick. And look at Garza just eating up this crowd tonight here in NXT. As now Garza has Finn Balor right where he wants to put right there. That cocky confidence of Garza right there. Not capitalizing, not trying to get Finn Balor back in the ring. Ultimately costing himself and even hurting himself in the process. And now Balor just able to get 1 count there. But after that brutal onslaught, we saw the open up here on NXT between these two gentlemen. Finn Balor kind of doing quite well, to be honest with you. Is Garza. Garza, high-risk maneuver here. Oh, look at this innovative offense. Big takedown of the champion. And, you know, with a non-title victory tonight, Garza going to definitely climb up the rankings here in the United States Championship division. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what you want to call that, but a very effective, as now look at Garza again attacking the head and face area. Finn Balor now in trouble here. And, oh, look at this. Submission hold here. Ooh, but there is a rope break. Finn Balor being saved by the ropes there. Angel Garza doing quite well for himself. Last time, like I mentioned, it's been months from we really last seen Angel Garza in a matchup, if I can recall correctly. I mean, actually, we may have seen him in a match these last couple weeks, but nonetheless, it's just this innovative offense we've seen from Angel Garza. It's a lot different. You can feel how different the atmosphere is with this draft, ladies and gentlemen. Having all sorts of different superstars instead of, you know, your maybe certain superstars you're used to as the double knees again. But like I meant, you can feel the different atmosphere on Monday Night Raw, on NXT, and tonight here on NXT, and then you're definitely probably going to feel the same way once we get to SmackDown. As now Finn Balor, Garza in a bad way. Finn Balor has him in the corner. Down he goes with that drop kick. And Finn Balor, is he going to go for the pinfall, or the coup de grace? Looks like we're going to have ourselves a pinfall here. Will this be enough? 2.5. Finn Balor cannot believe it, but he needs to stay on Angel Garza. As Garza back up to his feet right now. And oh my goodness, almost like a future shock DDT. That could be enough for an upset. Yes, it is. Angel Garza with an upset victory tonight here on NXT. A very impressive victory over Finn Balor. A much needed win in the young career of Angel Garza, ladies and gentlemen. A big win. What is next for this man? As Angel Garza, hold on a minute. Oh, no. Come on, Garza. You picked up the damn victory. Come on, Garza. Of course, you got to take it to the limit. Come on. Ref, stop him. Come on. What a matchup we just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. But it is now time to focus to the tag team division, as now it is time for Breezango to take on Imperium. This is going to be one hell of a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Two different styles. Tyler Breeze Fandango pulling off a upset victory a couple of weeks ago as they upsetted the Undisputed Era. And Imperium looking to make sure that Breezango do not have a Cinderella run a part of this Dusty Cup. Who is going to the finals, ladies and gentlemen? Will it be Breezango or will it be Imperium? Obviously, for Imperium, if they don't get to the finals, Walter's going to take that very personal. They say that mat is sacred. And if, you know, Ochner and the other member of Imperium don't live up to the expectations, you know, it's back to the drawing board. Barthel and Ochner, I know I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but nonetheless, it's going to be a tough way to go back to your country and be saying, like, okay, this is what we did wrong. We still have at least one championship around our waist, but why couldn't we have more? Marcel and Fabian, though, looking to make their way to the finals. As here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Very tough competitors, part of Imperium, looking to make it all the way to get those championships around their waist, as there is Walter with Marcel and Fabian. These guys are just so tremendous in that damn ring, ladies and gentlemen. These guys can show their power, their strength. They can kind of show that lucha style if they need to. I mean, that's very unpredictable, but Imperium do like to slow down the match up. You can tell when the match starts to pace up. Imperium also enjoys that. So it kind of depends on what the strategy is and also the opponents for Imperium. But we are going to witness a great match. Who is going to go to the finals, ladies and gentlemen? Imperium or Breezango? Our potential opponents next week are definitely going to be watching this matchup. As here we go, matchup underway. Breezango taking on Imperium. And now, Fabian has them up. Ankner. Oh, a little bit of snake eyes. And down goes Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze not in a good spot here. A little collar elbow tie up. Tyler Breeze pushing him away here. And, for Tyler Breeze and Fandango, former tag team champions on SmackDown. Then getting that opportunity here on NXT as well. And with this draft, you may have seen new tag teams on different shows as well. But Triple H saying all those tag teams are still a part of that tournament. No changes. If there's any changes with, the certain superstars losing or these tag teams losing, they may go back to their drafted roster. Breezango not officially drafted to any of the rosters just as of yet, but that could change once this tag team tournament is done if they were to lose. But obviously if they win this tournament, you got to think, okay, maybe, just maybe, that Breezango will get signed to NXT. As Imperium kind of playing mind games with that cheap shot, kind of trying to piss off Tyler Breeze. And that's not the best thing to do, to piss off Tyler Breeze. He's a veteran in this business, has been here for a very, very long time. Yes, he's been in a comedic role with Fandango, but when they get in this ring, they are one of the best tag teams here in NXT. And you might think that's funny, but these guys have been together, not just together, but in singles action against other superstars. So they kind of know what they're doing for the most part. Nice takedown there. This Fandango just going to try and stomp away on here on Fabian. It's brutal neck breaker there from Fandango. As now here comes the pinfall attempt. Could this be up? No. But big matchup coming your guys' way next. A fatal 5-way matchup to determine who is the new NXT champion. Adam Cole has been stripped as your NXT champion due to him being drafted over to SmackDown, which is very unfortunate with Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era drafted over to SmackDown. It's going to be a tough task to see if NXT can deliver, but it's going to be a hell of a night for sure, though. And we also have NXT TakeOver Chicago coming up in a couple weeks as well. A lot of big marquee action will be coming your guys' way. As now, look at this. A nice Hurricane Rana. We already do have some matches announced, like Lacey Evans will be taking on Mia Yim in a couple weeks' time for that NXT Women's Championship. We will actually be seeing Mia Yim in action as well as Lacey Evans, as they will be picking each other's opponents for next week. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to fare. Let's hold on a minute. Fandango going to be coming after Marcel here. Marcel in trouble here. Almost like a 5-knuckle shuffle there. As here we go with the pinfall. Will this be enough? No. A nice enziguri to the back of the skull. Down goes Marcel, looking to get a tag to Fabian, but no, does not happen. But the NXT Championships with the Dusty Cup will officially be crowned at NXT TakeOver, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to see who are going to be in the finals for the first ever Dusty Cup and finally get ourselves a new set of NXT champions. And if we're able to get Breezango, I would love that. Yes, they're not everybody's cup of tea, but if they're able to get the job done in that very ring, I don't mind whatsoever. But when you got a tag team like MSK and Legado del Fantasma still to come next week as well, it's going to be tough to call which one's going to be a big favorite, because all these teams are very different in their own good ways. So if you like an older school type of wrestling match, you got Imperium. If you want, more of the exciting today, of like an indie wrestler type of feel. Ooh, look at that spinning heel kick. Takes down Imperium here. Will this be enough? 2. No, 2.5. Fandango almost had him there, but Fandango was not able to put him away. It's now Fabian in trouble once again there. Fandango has to dig down deep. Got to figure out what he needs to do here, ladies and gentlemen. Can Breezango do it? I would consider it an upset. Imperium have been very impressive here in their debut over these last couple months as a tag team and kind of make a name for themselves. But that's what's going to happen, unfortunately. You gotta deal with the ups and downs, and Imperium have been up on a higher of highs. But they're going to have to try and keep it up against Imperium. Fandango kind of taunting the crowd. Fandango able to actually get out of the way. I thought that was going to cost him. There's a nice Northern Lights suplex there. If I'm Fandango, maybe I try to go to tag or get something going, maybe at least. I mean, he's been very impressive in this matchup. Maybe he doesn't, but still, I would say maybe, get a Tyler Breeze, get a tag team maneuver, try and finish this matchup as you can. Because they got to try and make sure they're 100% here in a couple weeks' time. It's a big punch there to Fandango, and then, oh my God. You could feel that clothesline, just the back of that neck, just kind of that whiplash against that neck. And now Fandango trying to get the Full Sail University crowd behind him. Can Fandango do it? Can Breezango pull off an upset? The intensity of this match, a lot of things are on the line here, and that spinning heel kick one more time. Will this be enough for Fandango to go to the finals? 2! No, 2.5. Fandango cannot believe it. Neither can I. How much can Imperium take, ladies and gentlemen? As now Marthel attacking that left knee, I believe it was. And now almost a different variation of a skull-crushing finale there to Fandango. And I believe Fandango being busted wide open here. And now look at this. Oh, what a maneuver. Dropping him almost on his neck area. I think it was more of his back, but nonetheless very effective. As now into the corner we go. Oh, but Fandango doing the right thing, countering. He felt that change of this matchup in that corner could have been very, very bad. And now same thing for Imperium here. Switching up. You can just feel the intensity in this crowd right now. It is palpable, ladies and gentlemen. And now, oh, look at these big strikes to the middle of the back. And oh, look at Fandango trying to fight out of it, but just getting hit with these big kicks to that quad. And Fandango could be moments away from getting hit with a devastating tag team maneuver, but Fandango moving out of the way. But we do get ourselves a tag, saving Imperium momentarily. As now off the ropes we go. Oh, both of these men bumping into each other, not really sure what they want to do. But again, there's counter after counter from these gentlemen. And again, they do not want to give their opponent any leeway in this matchup. But now Fabian with that running bulldog taking him down. Here we go, pinfall referee right there in position off the bulldog. Oh, 2.5. Very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. Imperium getting that momentum here. And look at this. Oh, look at this. Gut wrench. Boom. Nice gut wrench suplex. And now going to go for the pinfall. Looking right at Fandango. Is this it? 2. Oh, so close. I think Fandango was able to kick out of it. How much more is left in the tank of all of these gentlemen? Putting it all on the line for the Dusty Cup. And now, oh my God, dropping him right on his neck. Dango might be down. And then a beautiful drop kick takes down Fandango. And uh-oh, here comes Tyler Breeze, their last hope in this matchup. Here he comes, Tyler Breeze from behind. Fabian just trying to taunt the crowd, letting him know that they have the advantage, but just like that. Breeze looking to change the tide of this matchup. Big knee to the midsection here. Tyler Breeze. Oh, what's we thinking about? Oh, brutal neck breaker there. But if Breeze wants to win this match, he may have to hit them prettier if he needs to. Or a super kick. That very well works too. And I'm just going to try and loosen up that lower back midsection there, Fabian. Technically, it's a handicap match. Fandango is still outside there at ringside. Hoping for that forearm strike was enough. Referee taking his time. And right just like that, Imperium able to break it up. Big old elbow to that midsection. Breeze now. Is he thinking about maybe a super kick? The unprettier like we just mentioned. Nope, spinning heel kick. And he misses though. And what does Fabian do here? Does he try to capitalize? Going to go for the pinfall. Try something. But a little bit of an armbar here of sorts. Maybe just trying to torture that shoulder blade out of socket. It's now Fabian. Oh, and a big close-handed punch there. And now, oh my goodness, what a maneuver. Takes down Breeze. I would have went for the pinfall there, honestly. But now we're going to see the beautiful gut-wrench suplex from earlier. What an impressive maneuver there. Fabian now going to go for the pinfall. Imperium going to the finals. No, not even a 2 count, surprisingly. And now, oh, big kick to the midsection there. This match, like I mentioned, it is very palpable in this arena. Everyone wants Fandango and Tyler Breeze to walk out and get to the finals. Big opportunity for both of these tag teams. And right in the face of Fandango. Fabian very, very ballsy, and he's even going to pin him in his corner. Imagine if he gets a victory in this corner. 2.5, a near fall there again. Imperium just being very, very ballsy in their attempt of getting this win tonight. As now, wait a minute, we saw this earlier. Another jumping slam takes down Breeze. How much is left in both of these gentlemen inside this current ring here? They've been putting it all on the line. All for that opportunity to become the NXT Tag Team Champions and also the first ever the Dusty Cup Champions. As now Fabian. What does he have in store for Breezango here? Fabian. Sit out powerbomb. The velocity on that bad boy. That has to be it. Fabian dragging him a little bit closer to his side, but it may not kind of be the best because he's right next to Fandango too. Tyler Breeze able to kick out without Fandango having to break that up. Very, very surprising. But now once again having to go back to work. Going to have to go back to the shed, kind of see what he needs to do. But it won't be much longer if Tyler Breeze takes too much damage. He's already sustained quite a bit, but if he takes any more, it could be game over. Breeze has him on the ropes here. Going to take some time, maybe just talk some trash here. As gives him enough time, as now both of these gentlemen kind of playing some mind games. As now Fabian getting on the apron. Oh, Tyler Breeze catching him, and a big old punch takes him down there at ringside. And obviously inside the ring, pinfall or submission. And look at Tyler Breeze. His little typical stuff, full of himself, but the crowd absolutely loves him for it. Maybe not when he first came to WWE, but, I mean, that's Tyler Breeze for you. But like we mentioned, pinfall or submission in that very ring is, right into the steel steps. That is not going to be feeling too good there. Is now, back in the ring we go. I thought there for a second he was going to go back into the steel steps, but not going to happen there. As now Tyler Breeze going to try and get back into this matchup. Could we be moments away from Breezango picking up a big win here? And submission hold here. Submission. Will he tap? Referee right there. And I believe Marcel trying to break it up. But no, he I don't know. Somehow he didn't break it up. And Breezango somehow, some way, are going to the NXT Finals at NXT TakeOver Chicago. It looked like Marcel was breaking it up. The referee didn't see it. Was he too close to the submission? I don't know. But nonetheless, Breezango is going to NXT TakeOver Chicago, where they very well could become NXT Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it has been. A lot of surprises, and Breezango continue their Cinderella run. But who will they face? We will find out next week when it's MSK versus Legado del Fantasma. It is main event time here in NXT, ladies and gentlemen. A colossal 5-man fatal 5-way matchup. Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, and Karrion Kross all fighting to become the new NXT champion. With the draft, Adam Cole and the whole Undisputed Era got drafted over to NXT, or I should say from NXT to SmackDown. So that leaves a big hole. Triple H said he wanted to vacate the NXT Championship, strip Adam Cole, and now we get a new NXT champion to be crowned tonight here on NXT, and no bigger way than 5 mammoth dudes going at it. Like I mentioned, 3 of them really big gentlemen like Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, and Karrion Kross, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan. Obviously a smaller size, but they have done so much here in WWE. And nothing wrong with being a smaller guy, because obviously we've seen a lot of WWE superstars over the years, especially NXT and Raw and even SmackDown, all those prestigious championships. But here comes a man that's held that Universal Championship before, a Mr. Money in the Bank as well for AJ Styles. And for AJ Styles, this is going to be a very good change of pace. Like we said, Universal Champion, WWE Champion, former Mr. Money in the Bank, cashed in successfully. So for AJ Styles, could he become NXT Champion? He could become a Grand Slam champion in a way where obviously he won the Universal Championship, won the WWE Championship, and would just need the NXT Championship just to win the Grand Slam of all the major championships in WWE, or the main championships for each show. Obviously, he hasn't won all the championship belts here in his career, but all I'm saying is the major championships for each show. And look at Braun Strowman and AJ Styles kind of exchanging words there momentarily. And now here comes Daniel Bryan, former WWE champion in his own right. And he is hoping with this change of scenery that he will be able to get that championship back around his waist. And for Daniel Bryan, fell up short against Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre, a part of that triple threat main event of SummerSlam, where Drew McIntyre would walk out with the WWE Championship. But that could be a good thing for Daniel Bryan, as obviously he got cashed in on from Samoa Joe a couple weeks ago, leading to a triple threat match at SummerSlam, and that's where we saw Drew McIntyre became the new WWE Champion. And for Daniel Bryan, this is a fatal 5-way matchup. He doesn't have to, be involved in this, but Daniel Bryan has been so dominant for these last couple months for sure. And I see nothing but momentum in his corner tonight. He's had AJ Styles' number. He's defeated Kevin Owens. He's had matches with Braun Strowman, if I can remember correctly. So I mean, there's very familiarness in this matchup with most of these gentlemen. The only gentleman nobody's really familiar with in this match is Karrion Kross of these 4 gentlemen. But it is Kevin Owens' time here tonight. Can he become NXT Champion? This is a big opportunity for Kevin Owens. I'm not saying that's not big for all these gentlemen, but for this matchup, this is big for all these gentlemen, especially Karrion Kross for sure. This is going to be his first ever NXT Championship matchup. Will he walk out with the championship, or will this man on your screen walk out with the championship? But we do have one more competitor to make his way out to the ring, the very impressive Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross undefeated here in WWE. And will Karrion Kross be involved in the decision? Will he take the pinfall or submission, or will he be submitting or pinning one of these gentlemen? And now we wait for the 5th member of this fatal 5-way matchup, the ever dangerous Karrion Kross. The undefeated Karrion Kross, like I just mentioned moments ago, very, very brutal competitor. And when he gets in that ring, he wants to unleash chaos, and this chaos is about to occur right now. Be very, very brutal. Expect a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this ring, all for the prestigious NXT Championship. I mean, for this man, it's gold or nothing for this man. I mean, yeah, if he has to break some limbs, he will very well do that. And his manager Scarlett will not be out here tonight because obviously this is going to be a match all over the place. But like we mentioned, this is for the prestigious vacated NXT Championship. A lot of big names have held that championship. And looking, Karrion Kross looking right at Braun Strowman, not backing down whatsoever, picking off the biggest man in this matchup. There's Strowman, Owens. Here we go. Referee rings the bell. Karrion Kross and Braun Strowman, and look at that! Picks off the big man in the matchup already, hitting his finisher. Maybe it could be over with, honestly. As Styles and Kevin Owens going at it at ringside. Daniel Bryan looking to get himself some, and now we have two big behemoths going at it in the ring. Strowman tossing him around like he's nothing, but now Karrion Kross not backing down. This is what you absolutely love to see in this ring. As Owens, Daniel Bryan, and AJ Styles going at it here at ringside. Big reversal from Strowman, and just a big old clothesline taking him out. As AJ Styles gonna get hit once again with that big old Samoan drop. As Daniel Bryan only one up it here at ringside, looking to get some damage in on both Owens and AJ Styles here. As look at Strowman, the absolutely big, powerful man that Strowman is, just showcasing it with the takedown there of Karrion Kross. Kross doesn't really know where he's at momentarily, as it kind of looks like Styles and Daniel Bryan kind of working together here momentarily, as Karrion Kross trying to fight out of it, and he does. Oh, look at the strength and power of Karrion Kross, making that bad boy look easy. And now look, this is perfectly legal. Love it or hate it, Karrion Kross choking the life out of Braun Strowman. Big forearm strike. That didn't really faze Braun Strowman. And big reversal. As now it looks like all gentlemen are coming back in the ring. It looks like Kross is going to take Braun Strowman out to ringside. And Kross just all fired up right now. Not really deciding what he wants to do. Breaks up that submission hold there. Oh, Kross, which almost trying to go for that, looked like a kick to the head, missing out, but now going to go back to focusing on the attack on Braun Strowman. As now it is down to KO and Daniel Bryan in the middle of the ring. Obviously, pinfall or submission has to occur in the middle of that ring for a new champion to occur tonight. Oh, and a big old takedown there from Owens, but just like that, a kip up from Bryan. Nice drop kick there from the former WWE champion Daniel Bryan. As Karrion Kross continues looking to go at it with Kross here at ringside. Styles kind of trying to figure out where he's at, as Owens just continuing the onslaught here. But next week here, ladies and gentlemen, here on NXT, Lacey Evans is going to pick the opponent for Mia Yim, and vice versa. Mia Yim will pick the opponent for Lacey Evans. Both of them will be in action next week here on NXT. Also, the semifinals matchup for the Dusty Cup, as it's MSK and Legado del Fantasma will take on Breezango. The winner of that matchup obviously will become the Dusty Cup champions. And obviously the finals will be happening at NXT TakeOver Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to see how that is all going to occur. Breezango doing quite well for himself. I think we might have Breezango could walk out the new champions, honestly. It's back in the ring we go. Karrion Kross going to head back inside as all three men still at ringside between I should say Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens, I should say. Oh, there is a rope break, but the three guys at ringside need to be very, very careful. This match could end very quickly as a super kick type of maneuver takes down Strowman. But now Strowman with the big clothesline. And now, again, off the ropes. Here comes Strowman with the back body drop on Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross could be in trouble. Brutal spine buster there on Kross. Could Braun Strowman become the new NXT champion, ladies and gentlemen? Strowman now has him up, and down he goes. New champion, more than likely here. The guys at ringside aren't noticing it, as AJ Styles getting his head bounced off. Are we going to have ourselves a new champion? No, just a 2 count. Or not even a 2 count, honestly. Owens coming right after Braun Strowman. But now we're going to see ourselves some fresh meat. Owens coming right after Cross. Dropping him right on his neck area. And now Owens with the pinfall. Is he going to become champion? No. Strowman able to break it up. As now Strowman and Owens go at it. And now Stunner. Stunner on Strowman. Are we going to see a new champion? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. Kevin Owens with the Stunner. And we have ourselves a new NXT champion. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. There for the longest time, I thought maybe Strowman was going to win it there because nobody was paying attention. Owens right here takes care of Karrion Kross, big knee, and then we don't get to see the Stunner in the replay, but nonetheless, Kevin Owens walks out new NXT champion. Big win in the career of Kevin Owens, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to end NXT with Kevin Owens, the prize fighter, on top.